Say thank you to all the previous presenters, Kate, Mark, and Clinton. You guys have done an amazing job to present everything with very strong stats to show there's really a need and demand for business to adopt e-invoicing, because as what we can see, business is actually facing a lot of challenges in the ecosystem at the moment. So as a software service providers, LUCA Plus and MLB, I think it's our job to really present to them that there's a very innovative, nice tools, digital tools to help them to achieve those goals and to achieve, also to overcome those challenges. So I think I'm going to give your brain a rest, because you already have received a lot of numbers and stats. I will probably talk about no numbers and no stats for the last moment. So if we jump to the next slide, thanks, Daniela. So yes, you can. So the three major topics I'm going to talk about today. I'll quickly introduce our people and our business, and secondly, I would like to talk about what we believe what the future is going to be like with e-invoicing adoption. And in the end, I think it makes more sense for us to present you with a couple of current major features, so you can understand more about how we can actually help business to achieve those goals and overcome those challenges. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, the next slide. So our business is actually are categorized into three major areas. Go-to-market. So GTM, in the GTM teams, it's a combination of accounting expert, marketing expert, and business expert. So we know where the pain points are, and we actually help to design a very simple, user-friendly products. And then we also know who are actually our target audience. And then with the business expert, they help us to execute our strategy and plans properly and make sure we can achieve our milestones on time. And in the product team, it's a combination of IT experts that have experience in IT product engineering and also design. So to ensure that we can build a stable, beautiful, better and faster product for our users. And with in the end, with investment and advisor team, so we have people coming from CPA Australia, bring resources to us, and also helping us to raise funds at the beginning. So which is very helpful to support our business at the early stage. And if we jump to the next slide, so I'd like to talk about this is at LUCA Plus. This is actually what we do well. So we actually provide an e-invoicing solutions to business that help them to create a financially stable business, easy cash flow, and in the end, resulting in potential creating customers and business for life. And we always aim to provide a better, cheaper, faster solutions for them. So make sure that they can actually grow faster. And also, LUCA Plus product is actually an e-invoice payment platform that tailored design to ease cash flow for business. So they can get paid on time, get paid faster, and we help them to save money and more time to reduce their operation cost. And also at the same time, to protect them from invoice fraud. So if we go to the next slide, thanks, Daniela. Yep. And in this slide, what I would like to talk about is what we believe what the future is going to be like with e-invoicing adoption. So, so what we believe is what will happen after e-invoice have been adopted by business. We believe it will actually enhance trust and improve transparencies and the relationship for businesses. Because as we all know, e-invoice is actually a network system, and it's like a network ledger system. So at LUCA Plus, the e-invoicing solutions we actually use blockchain technology. So we actually do a further verification and encryption for all the financial transactions. which means when all the business transact with each other in this kind of environment, and all the financial transactions will become the single source of truth for businesses. Therefore, at LUCA Plus, it gives us more confidence to provide even more further solutions, such as the new features we have called LUCA Pay as a payment solutions for business to ensure that they get paid 100% on time. So that actually leads to us to help business achieve these three goals: is cash flow, create a financial stable business, and in the end, create customers and business for life. So you're probably wondering, how do I actually do that? So imagine one day if your supplier actually came to you saying that, look, Ray, I will send all my future invoices to you. And at the same time, I will actually do all the bookkeeping for you when I send my e-invoices. Also, if we all agree with this LUCA Pay solutions, we'll get paid from LUCA Pay. I don't have to chase up the late payments with you anymore. So we help to eliminate the debtor collection functions. So what's the suppliers, in that case, will guarantee that you get paid on time and get paid faster. So in the end, that's why we think we actually improve the relationship between you and your suppliers. So we at the same time enhance the trust and also transparencies between you and your suppliers. And of course, it makes sense once the cash flow has been eased and business will get paid on time, and we'll be able to create financial stable business and create customers and business for life. That's what they say, happy customers, happy life, or happy suppliers, happy life. Similar concept to happy wife, happy life, I guess, right? So yeah, or not. Okay, so on the next slide, I hope everything makes more sense after we explain the product and features. So at LUCA Plus, we actually have these two amazing innovative features. So we are now LUCA Plus E-invoicing network, as what the previous presenters mentioned about. E-invoice is about transfer invoice data straight away between suppliers and customers of financial systems. And once both parties adopted these solutions, your suppliers actually perform the bookkeeping for you. And it saves time and money when your suppliers send you invoices as e-invoices format. And also Mark also mentioned the government is actually planning to mandate e-invoices for business, although we don't know when, but yeah, I think this is actually coming. And at the same time, as I mentioned before, once business adopt e-invoicing solutions, it actually eliminates the invoice fraud, because you no longer need to rely on the invoice information coming from emails. So for example, as a LUCA Plus e-invoicing solutions, when you receive that invoice from your suppliers, we actually send you an attachment along with that transaction as well. So when you see that means when you see the transactions land into your, let's say, MOB system, you'll be able to see these attachments appear. So 100% is reliable, secure, and you don't have to have a doubt about, okay, is that coming from a scammer or a hacker? So, and then we also have this LUCA Pay features. It's an innovative B2B buy now and pay later solutions. And it will guarantee that a supplier can get paid 100% on time on the date. That way it helps to ease cash flow for you as a customer as well, because we allow you to pay us through a full installments payments. So in that case, as I mentioned, we eliminate the debtor collections forever. So on the next slide, I'd like to give you guys a quick screenshot about what our product looks like. So as you can see from the receivable page, I don't know whether you guys can see it properly, there's different status of the invoice. That's what we call the full life cycle of the invoice transaction. So you will be able to see when invoice gets sent out and confirmed means your invoice actually got entered and received by your customer. And also it will tell you whether it gets paid or reconciled against your financial or their financial accounting system. And also, which means in that case, when it gets close to the due date, if you see the action button there, you can actually choose if you want to adopt the LUCA Pay solutions to get paid on time. If your customers also having a cash flow issues, and both parties can definitely make an agreement to adopt these solutions. So in that case, we are really helping business to ease cash flows, enhance trust, and improve the relationship within the ecosystem. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much about us and the product. So I guess there's a Q&A session, right, Daniela?
Thank you, Ray, for that insightful overview of LUCA Plus, the team, and its product and digital stack that we've got at the moment. We've got 3 questions which I thought were quite interesting, particularly the first one. A few people asked this question. Does this mean we can no longer use direct deposits?
No, it doesn't mean that at all. So because e-invoicing is not like a payment solutions, so they can still choose if they want to make direct deposit or adopt other payment solutions.
Thank you, Ray. And number 2, what is the major change in accounting with e-invoicing from your perspective?
Well, life will certainly become better and easier. Yeah, because I'll take me as an example, and also one of our users. So like me, because although I'm the CEO, I also look after the finance as well. We don't do bookkeeping at all, because 90% of our suppliers actually adopt e-invoicing solutions. So I just sit there, see all the transactions coming through, and monitor and make sure they actually has got the right information, and then make a decision about whether I want to pay for it or not. Of course, most of the time I will pay for it on time, right? But yeah, so it really saves a lot of time for me to really help the business grow, and also making better decisions about, okay, where should we go next, right? Same thing apply to the accountants, I think, because as you mentioned before, I'm actually coming from an accounting background. So once all the clients or majority of the business have adopted e-invoicing as a solution, the batch will get submitted on time, because everything's automatic. You don't have to worry about, okay, there's a few transactions haven't been reconciled, because it will be, because everything will be entered into your systems straight away. And also at the same time, which means batch will get submitted on time. Same with when you deal with doing reconciliation with chart of accounts, when you do the business tax return for your clients. That will actually make everything more efficient, because again, everything is automatic. So yeah, so for accountants, I think definitely life will be much easier, and they can actually save more energy and to help the decision makers to grow quicker, because they can certainly spend the time on, let's say, doing more report analysis, or help with identify the issues in the product production, right? Things like that.
So essentially a game changer, right, Ray?
Correct, yeah.
And the last question, this is kind of tying into the question that Clinton was also asked. How would e-invoicing work for smaller businesses or individuals who may not have access to an accounting software, or who already do?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think for those ones that still prefer to do a lot of works with Excel sheet, but still want to enjoy the e-invoice functions, as at LUCA Plus, we do have a different product called Solo Plan. That's actually give like sole traders, freelancers a chance to send out e-invoices if they don't have an accounting system to use. So that costs about $10 per month, but you can send unlimited e-invoices to your customers and also receive e-invoices as a bill to pay as well.